Today is March 4th.
A few hugs can go a long way.
March 4th is Hug a GI Day.
National Hug a GI Day.
Hug a GI Day is a holiday
To honor and appreciate our men and women in the U.S. military.
Give me a hug.
You mean hug me, hug me.
Bring it in. Let's hug this out.
Let's hug it out.
Let's hug it out.
Hug a GI Day.
Give me a hug.
Let us begin.
Ooh, can I hug you, GI?
Don't touch me.
Come here, GI. Give you a huggy.
Don't touch me.
we call them mouth hugs.
Stop. That gets slightly racist.
Probably a little bit. Anyway, good morning. It is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Hug a GI Day. So if you see anyone with a hat on that they served in a war, sneak up behind them.
Yeah, trigger their PTSD and grab them.
Say Happy GI Day really loud in their ear, and then just give them a big old hug.
Yell grenade and
See
run.
how that goes.
My gosh.
Drop your book bag next to them and take off.
Now
See
you-
how well that goes over.
Now you guys are being racist.
How was that racist?
I don't know.
That is what?
So we're just
that's
accusing
racist,
people of
and
being
give me a
racist here.
huggy is not.
Huggy GI.
That's not.
K2.
Anybody know what GI stands for?
Yes.
GI.
Gastrointestinal.
No.
No?
When you say hug a GI, what does the GI stand for?
I mean, it's a military person.
What does the GI stand for?
I want to say general something.
General
No.
investigator?
No.
What is it?
It stands for government issued.
Oh.
So it means that these people
We're
are
like,
government issued? That's dumb.
Then it refers to all their clothing.
Oh.
So, government issued uniforms, things like that. All of our stuff was government issued. That's where you get the term GI Joe.
Oh. I know.
Like,
I was today years old when I learned that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right.
I feel like all the smart people listening are like,
Dim.
yes,
Duh.
These peasants didn't know this.
I know. They're like, D, this is clearly 8 o'clock material.
Us 7 o'clock people already know all of this. People annoy me sometimes. Man, they annoy me.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
So I made a post this morning. Said, hey, you want to get it says free reading Tuesday morning. Toledo's #1 psychic on the air this morning. If you want to get a reading, and this woman goes, "Who is it?" Question mark.
Well, she's clearly not psychic.
And I said, "Who is what?"
Oh no.
And she's like, "The psychic. How do I get a reading?" It's in the fucking post. She's Toledo's
Oh my God.
#1 psychic.
Andrew.
If you want a
Andrew,
reading, message
stop.
me. It's right there.
See, stop.
What,
It-
what,
it
what,
is
what, what,
literally,
what?
it is literally that attitude right there.
What
Where
attitude?
where you get angry because nobody reads the information that you provide.
Yes.
Just all
Yes,
you
I
have
do.
to do is
I
say
do get
Janet
angry.
Amid.
I
like,
do get
you
angry.
act like because you write it, people should scour over it.
When you were,
but
first of all, it's only 5 lines. It's 5 lines, and it's the post that you responded to. So you would think you'd read the post that
Well,
you responded to. I mean, it's not.
answer her
it's not that
question
difficult. I
and
did.
keep it moving.
I did answer it.
How'd you answer it? That's my
I
question.
said, let's see. So she said, "Who is it?" And I said, "Who is what?"
Oh my
She
God.
said, "The psychic. How do I get a reading?" It's in the post. She's Toledo's #1 psychic. If you want a reading, message me for details. All the stuff that's in the post. It's not that hard.
Dude,
Someone
you-
said reading
You
is
know what's-
overrated.
you know what's
you guys,
not-
you guys are ridiculous. You'd be just as annoyed, but it's because it's me. Because
No.
it's me, and you and Kelly have oppositional
No,
divides.
it's not.
Because
No.
it's me all of a sudden
Because
now.
you know what?
I'm the asshole.
Let me just,
I'm gonna know
right?
too.
'Cause
I'm
let
the
me
asshole.
just tell you real quick how this would have been so much easier. Janet Amid. Who is
What do
it?
you mean?
Janet Amid. That's
Less
all you had to
sass.
say.
Less
I said
sass.
Janet. It said it in the post.
No.
What?
That's
When
not
you
gentle.
answered her question,
Uh-huh.
the only answer you had to provide was
Yeah.
Janet Amid. That was it. You didn't have to add all the
Well,
extra
if,
shit.
if you wouldn't be stupid.
Stop. This is
Well,
what
listen to
people
you. This
shit on
is
you.
This is, oh my God! I love it. I love it. You of all people, you're the first one to say people are dumb.
They are, but I answer a question.
No.
I don't delve
You
deeper
do
into
not.
dumb.
Yeah,
You do
he
not.
makes up for their dumbness.
yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
You like to stir the dumb pool and then get
God.
mad when the dumb pool doesn't understand why it's being
It's
stirred.
not straight simple. It's in the post. What
Just-
part do you not
Just
understand?
Janet Amid.
Psychic, Janet Amid, reading,
Just
message.
Janet Amid.
That's
Who
the four,
is it?
four things.
Janet
Janet
Amid.
And you scored 0 out of 4 in the 4 things that were posted. So dumb.
Less sass.
Oh, get
Less
out of here.
sass.
That's never gonna happen. That's
Oh
never
my
gonna,
gosh.
It's never gonna happen.
I feel like I mean we're talking to Sugar right now.
Right,
four-
right. I know. I feel like
Like
I'm
you're
getting,
gonna outwit
I'm getting
her.
some kind of Japanese skull rub.
Oh my god.
You need a Japanese skull rub.
You ain't kidding,
Man.
because you are giving me a Godzilla-sized headache.
Oh my god.
Did you see how I tied that in there?
That was
right?
good.
Thank
hey,
you.
don't take my explanation of jokes lines. Come on now. It's my job.
Someone said reading is overrated.
What?
Another one said you misread my misread my text all the time. Just saying. Well, yeah, but I'm kind of doing other things too while I'm reading your text.
Well, she probably was too.
But it's not going anywhere. It's right there.
Plus, how big
Anyway.
was the post? Was it like a really long post?
It was 5 lines. It was.
Oh,
It was
okay.
hold on.
All
I'll
she
show you,
read
I'll
was
show you.
free reading, and that was
Yeah.
it. She didn't she committed to what
One,
she
two,
wanted to
three, four.
commit to.
And the gracious host you are, you should have just
Yep.
answered
It's 20.
her.
It's 28 words. The whole text is the whole post is 28 words.
You counted that out just
well,
now?
I'm
Just did.
feeling annoyed right now, so
Just
let's
did.
move on.
I'm annoyed.
No, is there?
I'm
is there
annoyed
a
by
post-
you two.
Is there a
Because you're
post
ridiculous.
that I can comment on to make him move the fuck
You
on?
both are so dumb.
This is so dumb.
You are so
You know
dumb.
what angers me?
Oh my god.
What else?
Oh my God.
I know I got
What
another.
really grinds my gears?
I got another.
Martin Luther King Day.
Oh my god.
I got another text that says, "Do you have your food? Hey, do you have your food trucks, trailers, and your RV all at your house? If not, you're not a true Mexican. They are not at the house. Only because they can't.
Thank the
be.
Lord Jesus.
They will. I mean, they will be in a couple
I
weeks
know.
once March hits. You can't have them from until in Perrysburg from like November to March or something.
I just noticed that this morning too.
What?
I drove in your driveway to back out, and I was like, his trucks aren't there.
So
They haven't been there for 4 months.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know. I've been parking in the parking lot. I've been loving it.
Man, that's so crazy.
K2, where were you yesterday?
I had to go to Michigan for work.
Did you tell us?
I told you, yes.
I asked everyone. I'm like, did K2 say
I told
anything?
you
Me personally, when?
last week.
You didn't
Oh,
read
God,
it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you
that.
didn't read it.
I'm telling everybody now, next week, Thursday, Friday, I'm not here. 'Cause it's on the...
It's ridiculous. Today is Mardi Gras, which is French for Fat Tuesday. So today it's also Punchki Day today.
How come we're not like pushing to change that
What do you
to
mean?
make it like Husky Tuesday or something, so
I
that
feel
Tuesday
offended.
doesn't get offended? Like
See,
all
Steven's
these,
offended.
all the fat people aren't like, well, I'm tired.
Well,
Like, can we cut? Thick Thursday?
We getting punchkis today?
No,
No, nobody, huh?
I'm really not a fan.
I know.
I'm not either.
Aren't they just jelly-filled donuts?
Pretty much.
I am a fan, but whenever I take one bite, I wear it. I mean, it's like all the powder is all over my
I
face,
know.
all over my clothes.
It's like a sexual experience with a snowman.
The donut's like, I might call you later.
Don't it just all over. Oh, you got it all over me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, let me go get you a towel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
See what you missed, K2?
Yeah, a lot.
Dude, I have my full on drink concoction today because I got all the rest of the ingredients, and man, dude, I felt like I was full yesterday, wasn't trying to eat as much, so it's got it's got chia seeds,
Ew, that
It looks
disgust-
better.
It looks
better.
disgusting.
It looked worse yesterday.
Yeah, it actually did.
it's got chia seeds, honey, cinnamon, ginger, green apple, orange, lemon, and lime all in there.
How's
Okay.
it taste?
I feel like you would have to drink that in Fear Factor.
How does it taste? Let me see.
What do you mean? Let me see.
How does it taste?
Not bad. Not bad.
So okay. Once again, what do chia
That's
seeds
good.
do for you?
Yeah.
oh, there's a
Besides, you
million.
can rub it on stucco and it makes hair.
They're so stupid.
Oh my God.
Oh, so stupid.
They're high in fiber and fiber.
Uh-huh. See,
do
keep you full.
blood sugar control, heart health, reducing inflammation and lowers the blood pressure, and calcium, weight management, magnesium, antioxidants.
Look at all that.
All of it.
From freaking chia seeds.
Maybe I should get some.
I will eat those all day long. You just put them in. You
you
just put a
wouldn't.
tablespoon in a drink, and boom.
Don't they have like a boogery kind of covering once you get them wet?
I don't know. I mean, there's no boogers in there.
It's like a little membrane.
No, it's the little. It's the.
I know what
little,
chia seeds are,
the
but
little dots in
like
there.
they have little like membranes over them, right? Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
what? You guys just what?
I
you
put 'em
read
in
it
my
and then
shake.
you eat it?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll put them in when I do them in the Vitamix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it in my
Okay.
shake.
It's good for
You
you.
just drink it with water, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You just put it in a cup of water and you drink some chia seeds. But there you go. That's my mix, and it tastes amazing. And man, I feel good.
You forgot the basil.
I feel. I couldn't find. I went to 2 stores. Could not find fresh basil anywhere at either store.
I have a plant. I'll bring you some.
Oh please, bring, of course. Yes.
I got a
bring me some.
plant too. I'll bring you some.
I don't want that
Tell
plant.
you.
I'll take that plant.
Then I'll have the munchies.
Yeah.
Steven.
I'll tell you what it does for inflammation.
So there's a girl, Steven. See if you can find her on Facebook.
Okay.
Her name is Lynnise, Lynise. She's from Toledo, and she was on The Voice last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I figure I
How do you
got
spell her last name again?
Lynise. Here she is performing.
I'm jealous, I'm overzealous. When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I don't come down. But you don't judge me. If you did, baby, I would judge you too. You don't judge me. If you did, baby, I would judge you too. Yeah, I got issues, you got them too. So give them more to me and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all the problems. Cause we've got the kind of love that takes us all. Yeah, I got issues. And one of them is how bad I need you. I got issues. And you got them too.
Beautiful.
I got issues. You got them too. So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. Wow. I got issues.
Oh my God,
One
bro.
of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues. And one of them is how bad I
I think I heard like all 4 chairs turn, maybe 3 or 4 of them.
She got 3 out of 4 of them.
3 out of
so.
4.
Who was the one that didn't turn?
It doesn't say.
I don't know.
She's cute too.
Yeah.
So like if you, I mean, she's got it all. I mean, she's gonna be very
Dude,
popular.
did you watch if you watched Saturday Night Live this weekend, they did a rip off of The Voice with what's his name? Shane Gillis? Shane Gillis?
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, yeah. He was the guest host and he was performing, and so he's killing it like on stage or whatever. And they turn around and he's on like some old people scooter with like old people hair and just look a mess. And they all try to turn their chairs back around. and then one judge drove off in her chair because she didn't want to pick him.
Oh my god.
It was hysterical. Anyway, she was amazing, and I did get a text in that said she was amazing last night. So she got 3 out of 4, and
Good for her.
Were you able to find her on Facebook?
Yeah, I looked
Yeah,
her up.
super cute.
Ooh, can you message her, see if she'll she'll come on and talk?
She's
to
probably
us?
just gonna leave me on red.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Demetrius should hit her up.
I'm not hitting up. I am not hitting up no little girl on Facebook. That is not. I am not Bill Belichick in this.
They
my
said,
God.
hold on, I got a text that says John Legend didn't turn only because he didn't have any room left on his teams. That's the only reason. His team was full, so basically everyone else.
She sounds like Alicia Cara.
Yeah, she's good though. But
Yeah,
black. She's a black girl.
What?
Oh, sorry. I
You
didn't
wanna
mean to-
message
didn't
her
mean to
now?
ruin
What
it
does
for you.
that have
Yeah.
to do with anything?
Well, just because like that song "Issues" is a white girl song, and Alicia Cara is, and she's white, is she not? You just said.
I don't think she's white.
Well, I mean, she's not black, so that's what I'm saying. I was letting you know she's a black girl, and she's killing it
Well, I will vote for her now.
because she's black.
Yep. Thank you.
I will too.
Don't. I don't want your vote.
Is she
We don't want your tainted vote.
Yeah.
Your white guilt vote.
Supremacist-
Keep
white
that shit to
supremacist.
yourself.
When did I become racist?
Keep your little
man?
Hitler stash vote to yourself.
Aw, Steven, don't let them get
It's-
to
it's
you.
your- it's your own fault for being racist. I
That's
don't
my
know.
fault.
God.
I will never speak about Tom Brady ever again. Patrick Mahomes, though, he's a great quarterback.
Ever since you said Tom Brady was better than Patrick Mahomes, Demetrius has figured you're racist. It's the only reason. I mean, it's the only reason you would say it.
If it means anything, I hate both of them equally for being so good.
All right, let's get a lot of stuff to do. Let's get into the news. Marcella Childster murder trial begins. Who is she? Whom is she? Last April, she is the one that drove into the where was that?
In Monroe, right?
Yes, in Monroe. She was intoxicated by alcohol and gabapentin, which is an anti-convulsant medication at the time of the crash.
Convulsive.
God bless you.
It keeps her from having seizures.
Oh, well, see, that's not her fault. She's got to take it.
Should she
I mean,
be
she's
drinking
an old,
with it, though?
she's an
But
older
she was
lady.
drinking
I
on
know. I feel bad 'cause I don't think she's ever been in. My guess is she's never been in trouble in her entire life.
Well, way to go.
Yeah, way to go big.
Yeah.
So anyway, what happened was last April. She drove it through. I don't know,
A birthday party, right?
Yeah, at a
Yeah.
golf. Was it a golf course?
A marina.
Marina.
Yeah,
thank
Marina,
you. Thank
there
you.
you go.
Yeah, she drove through a marina, and did she kill people?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why they started a murder trial.
Yes.
And not a you maimed people trial.
Let me see. Okay, she's facing 9 charges, including 2 counts of second-degree murder. Some of the 8 people who took the stand Monday broke down as they called what happened that day. During opening arguments, the prosecution said it will try to prove that she was intoxicated by the alcohol and those drugs at the time of the crash. Her defense attorney offered the jury a different explanation for the events of the day. He said his client suffers from seizures and neuropathy, and that it's what led to the crash. He asked the jury to keep an open mind as they hear the case. So it was day 1 yesterday of the trial.
But if I remember correctly, she was coming from a bar.
Yes,
she
she
was.
Yeah. So it's going to be a really hard sell, I think.
Yeah. A court also heard from 2 women who were injured in the crash. One of them had 4 fractured ribs, 2 fractured shoulder blades, slight concussion, developed PTSD and anxiety as well. The other woman said she had a traumatic brain injury. People were screaming, my kids, I'm hurt. It was total chaos. I didn't know what had happened. The woman said, apparently I got hit in the head with something. I still have a dent on the top of my head.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. So anyway, it's sad and all.
Is that something in it?
What? Sad in all ways.
She killed children then, right?
Yeah.
That does suck.
That's going to be hard to defend that.
Speaking of children, mother of 3 boys missing since 2010. It's been 15 years since the
crazy.
Skeldon murder. Holy crap. They asked the court to declare them legally dead. Colleen said the dad's about to get out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how is he getting out already? She said, because they never found a body. They never charged him a murder. He was charged with kidnapping. And he's about to get out. Unfucking believable.
Wow.
That is.
They've
Devastating.
been gone since Thanksgiving in 2010. But then Colleen also said she had said that the mom was something. that there was a post. There was a post, and the mom was like, not a great mom. I don't know. I think not a great mom. And then the dad said, I was trying to keep the kids away from the mom.
That drink is not
was-
helping your memory.
Yeah. No, it's not. and the story was like he picked them up on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, of 2010.
And he said that he dropped them off with some underground children railroad
Oh, yeah.
Because he was scared to protect them.
from their mother.
Right.
Now those kids were what 10, 8, and 7,
Something like that.
something like that.
Sure.
Now if they were like they're adults, they're
Oh, good
grown now,
point. 20,
right?
18,
20 something,
and-
right? If they were alive,
Ah.
they would be back.
Okay, so then
Right?
isn't that enough reason to charge him with murder? It's like, okay, you said the kids are protected. Well, it's been 15 years and we still ain't seen them.
Well, once look at it like this, right? They had 15 years to look for this kid while he was incarcerated.
Right.
We also know that they had 15 years to wait to declare these boys dead and then pursue a murder charge against him. So
Oh, you think that's what's happening now? They're
oh,
gonna declare,
absolutely.
They're going to declare him
like
dead.
that's
and
what they
then-
had to do with D. Warner.
Interesting. All right, so that's
You know, make him do every bit of those 15 years.
Right.
And then when he thinks he's about to get out, now he's sitting on trial for murder.
I didn't know this. According to Michigan law, anyone missing for 5 years is presumed to be dead. We're in year 14 right now, and the trial on this is set for July on whether we can declare them missing. The brothers were missing since 2010. Speaking of Dee Warner, as Demetrius just was, the son of the murder suspect arrested in connection of the Dee Warner murder. Told you about that yesterday. He was in court yesterday, arraigned on charges of evidence tampering and accessory to murder. He has bonded out of custody. A probable cause hearing is set for March 10th, with a preliminary examination being scheduled for March 17th. Dee Warner, of course, went missing in April of 2021. Dee's husband, Dale, is awaiting trial on charges for her disappearance and murder. Investigators discovered her remains on their property just last year. So that's another update to another situation that
Remember
big news.
that story of that mom who parked her car in the casino parking lot and her two kids died?
Yeah.
They have given her a house.
Yes, I saw that.
Like, it's...
I mean, what's it going to cost you? 2 kids.
I know, right?
It's
Like,
so sad.
it sounds...
But then
it sounds to me, once you get a house, somebody dropped the ball somewhere down the line.
You're saying, like, okay, you're overcompensating, you
and
mean?
they're like, oh, we kind of fucked up. Like,
Here's a house.
Here's a house. Like,
The dad came out too. I don't remember what the dad said, but I think I saw someone interviewed the dad in that case. And for those who don't remember, it's mom was living in her car, and there was like 9 kids or something, and they were in a casino parking lot in Detroit. 2 of the kids died from being exposed to the cold.
Hypothermia.
I think. I don't know what the exact was, but yeah, it's because of the cold. And 2 of them died, and then now she's got a house and no charges, right? No charges, nothing. Prosecutors we told you about this story yesterday, detailed the alleged abuse children faced in that Holland woman's custody. Rachel Heyer turned herself in Monday morning after being indicted on multiple felony charges of child endangerment. She's 38. She's been accused because the conditions, according to the caseworker, were called deplorable at her house. And here's what they were saying, is that some of the kids in the home at the time they were taking place were exposed to it. Trying to look for okay, here we go. So they were physically restrained, locked a child in a room, blacking out the windows and blaring music into the room. Jeez. She's accused of giving that child laxatives with no access to a bathroom, food, or water. There were other children in the home at the same time that saw this took place, so they were exposed to it. They had to witness it. And so, I mean, this woman, Jesus.
Wow.
So, it sounds like she had it out for one particular child.
Sounds like. And she was actually a volunteer for a local nonprofit called Isaiah 117.
It was funny. Did you see the interview with the head of that?
The founder?
The founder.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah, they were like, soon as she said something, we were like, peace, bitch.
They're like, I've never. She's the head of the 117 Isaiah.
She was
Foundation.
like, she was a community supporter, and after we found out, we told her we no longer needed her community support.
Right? She's done. Family is seeking the answers in the shooting death of a Toledo man in a wheelchair. Marquise Turner was shot and killed nearly 1 year after a previous shooting left him in a wheelchair. 7 weeks after he was shot and killed, the family of Marquise Turner, 38, is putting out a plea for answers. Sunday, January 12th of 2025 at about 1 a.m., Toledo police said the father of 2 was shot on Hazelhurst Avenue near Berdan. He was taken to the hospital but did not survive. So they're trying to... Jackie explained, the mother of Marquise, said that her son was in a wheelchair after he had been shot in February of 2024. Weeks before that was set to go to trial, Jackie said her son was shot again because of weeks before the case was set to go shot again because his death. The family of Marquis said the case was dismissed and the charges were dropped. That sounds shady as f. I'd be looking at the associates of who was going to trial.
Well, first, that's the first thing they do. Everybody's seen,
right?
Everybody's seen an episode of Law and Order. You know, you
Not
gotta.
me. We learned that last week.
You gotta look at the associates.
I don't watch that.
But I mean, if they're dismissing, that means they didn't find any connection.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought they dismissed the murder case that was coming up because they didn't have a witness anymore.
Oh no! I mean, because if he was tied to the murder, then it would definitely keep on going forward.
This one, several people arrested following a shooting outside a baby shower in Perkins Township.
What are they doing in Perkins?
I don't know.
Just in the world, what is wrong with people?
Following the shower, multiple people gathered outside in the parking lot, and shortly after, shots were fired. Police said one person was shot and another suffered from a laceration. They were both treated for non-life-threatening injuries. 5 people were arrested following the shooting. 2 of them have posted bond, while the other 3...
was it in Perkins, Ohio? Was it at a Perkins?
Because that would explain more.
Yeah, I can wrap my mind around getting shot in the Perkins.
Do we even have any Perkins here?
Not even
There was one down in Sandusky area.
I don't know if it's still there, though. But, yeah, in Wisconsin, that was a big deal. When I was married to my last wife, she Perkins are all over Wisconsin. We used to go there all the time.
Aren't you still married to your last wife?
I don't know. Jesus.
Like,
I can't keep track.
This is your last
Yeah.
wife, right?
Well,
Like,
previous
okay.
wife. But okay, anyway. So an inmate has escaped from the correction center in BG. Bowling Green police have issued a warrant for the 27-year-old Taylor Mikalski. She's wanted for allegedly escaping the Northwest Community Correction Center. She was serving a sentence. She was serving a sentence there. BG police got a call on February 27th. They had an inmate that had failed to return from a work release program, so they asked for assistance to locate this individual. And 4 days later, she's still out there. Police say they do not believe she stuck around.
Oh, really?
They're saying she does not have ties to Bowling Green. We do not believe she's still in the area. We did follow up and have a tracking device and surveillance footage from area stores and whatnot. We believe she left shortly after leaving the facility. Why would you get someone that has no ties here just work release?
Money.
What do you mean? Money for who?
The county or whomever owns the work release program,
Yes.
they take a shit ton of your check.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Like, you just gonna turn? Look, okay. When I was young and made some mistakes, like I had gone to work release, right? And there's this guy. His name was G Smooth, and he was not from Lucas County. He was in there for human trafficking.
Oh, shit.
Or what back in the day, what they called it, white slavery, which I thought was cool. I was like, that's a literal charge. And he taught me this cool little line and phrase, because he was a pimp. I had never met a pimp before in my life. And he said, and he had a lot of cool rhyming phrases. Like, if you could teach a hoe to speak, you could teach a hoe to freak. I was like, wow, I wrote that down.
Oh my God!
He's got the tattoo.
But yeah, and he had fabulous written in cursive on his neck, which yeah, and so
he sounds mysterious.
Yeah, and when he got put in the work release, he told everybody, he was like, you ain't gonna see me no more. I live in Louisville and I ain't gonna be back. And sure than shit, when he walked out the door, he did not come back. And people at work release were shocked. They were like, how could he not? I was like, he had fabulous written on his neck. You had to know you could only hope to contain him.
Oh, G Smooth.
Oh my God,
He
bro.
was smooth as hell.
Oh my God, he walked in, he looked like a pimp. Because they let you walk in the same clothes that you were in court in. And he walked in pimp clothes. I was just like, damn.
Did they find him? They bring him back?
No, they never found.
Never
G
found
Snoop.
him?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, he took his pimping deep underground.
Yeah, man.
We still talk about him in the campfire.
It's funny. They posted about this girl. They posted about this girl's, breaking out, or not coming back, or whatever, being on the run.
They hate it when
And
they
then-
call it breaking out. Bitch, you let her walk out the door.
Well, on the news story on WTOL on the Facebook page, there's a comment underneath. It says, "Tiffany, they let you get out again." So this is like isn't even the first time that she's escaped, apparently.
Oh my God!
You coming back, right? Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Sure you will. This time. I promise this time. A local high school student hailed as a hero after saving his grandpappy's life. 18-year-old Gavin Saltzman said he has a special bond with his grandfather. On Super Bowl Sunday, did we ever talk about this
Yes,
story? Oh,
we
yeah.
did.
This is the one, and then he saved someone a couple weeks
Save his,
earlier.
like,
Yeah.
neighbor.
Wasn't the next day? It wasn't it the same day?
Next day, I think.
Oh,
Dude, somebody needs to look into this kid.
yeah.
Like, investigate. Like, two people just don't have medical emergencies around you. And
I've only
like,
had one person in my whole life, and I'm 50.
Like, that is, man, that is some.
He's death walking.
Yeah, not 2 in a week.
That is some murder she wrote shit.
Toledo dad becomes an organ donor for his toddler's life-changing surgery. The Vasquez family has had their toddler Elicio go through many challenges in his young life, from battling cancer to battling kidney disease. His dad Roberto said, "No matter how many setbacks, hope still remains. We don't give up. It might get hard. It might get hard. It might get hard.
Oh, thank God.
It might seem easier to give up, but it's worth it. Keep fighting." So at the end of February, 2-year-old Elicio had a life-changing surgery to help with his kidney disease. It is a tough procedure for anyone to go through, let alone a toddler. However, Elicio didn't go through the operation alone. Roberto now has donated his kidney to Elicio. So, following doctors to transplant a healthy kidney into the boy, he had no hesitation once doctors told him he was a match. So
it's so odd to me. I mean, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but that like an adult can give a toddler their
Right.
kidney. Is that
how is that
yeah.
possible? It's a
kidneys
giant kidney.
One size, I guess,
It's an
fits
adult
all.
kidney.
Kidneys are like this big.
One size fits all.
Like,
Is it-
like yeah,
it
they're
doesn't
not-
grow with you?
It's not like the size of your liver. You know, it's
But
it's a manageable organ.
I understand that, but a toddler body it can't handle an adult liver, can it?
He'll grow into it.
Well, he's not
He's gonna be one hell of a drinker.
Well, you don't need a whole liver to transplant.
What do you mean?
And what he's doing,
Take a piece?
He took. Yeah, you can take
What?
a piece. A liver can regenerate.
I don't think you know.
But
don't
yes, you could take a lobe of the liver and transplant it. But he had a kidney, so it's not like a huge. You guys think of kidneys as like cow kidneys, as you see them on.
No, but I just think I know an adult's is bigger than a kid's, and then the kid's body isn't
Yeah,
isn't
it's not
big enough.
proportioned.
It's not proportioned.
Do you
Then
think he's got a
this giant-
bulging kidney sticking out of his side,
Yes.
waiting for him to grow into it like a shoe?
Ha ha ha! Your
Like-
kidney's better than mine, bigger
Like
than mine.
the kid's at kidney locker, and his parents are like, "Put it on, run in it.
You'll grow into it.
You'll
son.
grow into the kidney. It's
when-
okay."
Remember when your mom had to get you bigger shoes?
Yeah,
Said you'd grow in.
two sizes. I'm like, yeah, but the style will be different. You got me wearing these 2014 Pilgrims.
This explains his shoe
Fetish.
Yes.
Yeah, it's shoe obsession. By the way, we're going to speak to the dad Roberto on Thursday. Thursday, Dad's going to. I was talking to him this morning. He's busy this morning. I do have a text at 419-345-3375. If I'm allowed to give someone half of my kidney, I wonder if Kelly will let me give her half of my heart.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I know. Aw. Half of my heart and all of my penis.
No, and just the tip.
Oh my God! All right, so let's get into the other news. Tariffs on Canada and Mexico are now in effect.
The tariffs, they're all set.
Trump has cited fentanyl flow as a reason for the tariffs.
I would just say this to people in Canada or Mexico: if they're going to build car plants, the people that are doing them are much better off building here.
And more tariffs are coming. On March 12th come new duties on steel and aluminum. The president has threatened the European Union and virtually every American trading partner.
Dude is tanking the stock market, which I mean, I don't give a fuck. He's tanking the stock market. He's tanking the economy is growing.
Kelly, stop sending me houses. We're gonna wait to see what the finances is coming. They're like the economy is scaring us right now. We're just gonna wait.
There you go.
His friends aren't worried.
I know. He's billionaire
Like,
friends.
You gotta
are worried.
understand. This was all a big thing to make 7 people richer. That was all it is. You talk about making Kash Patel, the FBI director, who is now talking about going into partnership with the UFC, which is going to be a government contract. Are you kidding? Dana White owns the UFC, who is one of Trump's biggest supporters, he forced on the board of Facebook. Now, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know, man. And here's the thing: is
Elon Musk makes $8 million a day trying to find waste. $8 million. Yeah. That's wasteful.
Right. So the trade, a 25% trade taking effect today. It's going to result in higher prices for U.S. consumers. Remember when Trump people said, eggs, the economy, everything's too expensive. But I tell you, if you were a Trump supporter, you have to be a fan of pretzels, because you pretzel yourself into whatever goddamn decision he makes to why it's going to work and why it's a better idea. Where if you'd be losing your mind right now if this was Biden.
I have friends that voted for him specifically because of the stock market,
right?
And they're coming back, like they are saying now,
really,
like what the fuck's going on?
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've been shocked because these cats seem to double down.
Most of them do.
They are doubling down. Like, this is what we none of this is what you hired him to do.
I know, but there's nothing they'll never criticize him. It doesn't matter. Everything he does is the greatest thing that's ever been done. And look, you can look at this objectively. There ain't nothing that if Biden did some dumb shit, you'd say he doesn't. I don't have a Biden hat. I don't have a Biden fucking flag. I don't have a Biden pissing on anybody else on my car decal on the window. Like, I don't give two fucks about Biden. I just what's best for the country. These dudes are so 10 toes down. You're 10 toes down more with Donald Trump than you are with most of your family members. Like, if your family members did some shit like this, you'd be like, what are you doing right now? It's this is insane. It's the biggest cult ever that has ever been pulled in this world ever in the history of the world. They're saying that Trump has also doubled the tariff on Chinese imports to 20%, prompting Beijing to retaliate with 15% tariffs on a variety of U.S. food exports earlier this morning. And did you see that? So now Canada, which I didn't know this, but I saw the Prime Minister speak. Canada is a #1 trading partner in 28 states. Most of those are red states. And they are now doing a reciprocal 25% tariff on American goods coming from America. Like, what are we doing? I don't even understand. Trump has temporarily suspended U.S. aid to Ukraine following his Oval Office business with Zelensky.
Said that he's not appreciative.
Meanwhile, there's video after video of Zelensky thanking everybody involved, but he's not appreciative, so they now paused the.
I don't understand.
Look,
like, once again, do we do good things to get accolades, or do we do good things for the sake of doing good things?
Right.
Do you need a thank you?
Weird.
From Ukraine?
It's weird, bro.
To know that you are doing the right thing.
I'm telling you, and I told you this yesterday, and I'm not smart or articulate. But there is someone that I listen to, and there's literally in the last 40 days, 25 things that only benefited Russia, and then then they asked another person, it's like, what have we gotten from Russia? Not one thing. Russia hasn't done anything.
The #1 James Bond movie of all time. From Russia with love.
Yeah, we did get that. But so it's worth giving up everything for because we got a great movie out of them. It's crazy.
But it was with love.
It's insane. President Trump's going to address the Congress tonight at 9:00. Joint session of Congress. So there you go. That's going to be happening tonight at 9. All the news channels are going to be on that. All the regular channels actually are going to be on that as well. Here we go. Officials warn a real ID deadline is approaching.
If you don't have a real ID as of May 7th,
it will be significantly more difficult, and you will be delayed at checkpoints within airports across America.
Nationwide, the TSA says 78% of flyers already have real IDs, but nearly a quarter don't. To get a real ID, you'll need to provide an ID.
The fuck is a real ID?
It's the government issued driver's license.
What do you mean? I've got my license.
No, It's the green one, right?
I don't know.
What
Yeah.
do you mean you don't know?
It's government issued.
No.
It's Ohio issued. That's government.
It's a little harder to get this one. You have to bring like divorce papers and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I had to bring my divorce papers to prove my name and everything when I got mine.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, it's the new driver's license. It's uniform throughout the country, so everybody's supposed to have it. If you don't have it, it makes flying super difficult. I remember when I renewed mine. You know, there's always like 2 or 3 good old boys, like older gentlemen who are like, I don't plan on leaving the state. I don't need no government ID. Just give me the regular state one.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I have, I think.
But yeah, so
If you have a passport, though, you can use the passport or
I don't have a passport. Who here has a real ID?
I do.
Everybody?
I don't.
Except me and Steven?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't really use planes.
and planes, thank you.
Yeah, I thank them.
I feel like that's in your horizon, though.
I know, maybe.
I'm good. There's too many crashing right now. I'm cool.
Oh my gosh.
Senate Democrats voted unanimously last night to block a Republican-led bill that would bar trans women and girls from female school sports teams. The measure, which mirrors an executive order from Trump, stalled on a 51-45 party line vote, meaning it won't go any further. Now, let me ask you this. So we know that this is a play towards Trump's base. We don't want no women playing it. We don't want no men playing in women's sports. You're going to hurt them. We know it affects on 2 hands the entire amount of trans women in sports, in professional and collegiate and high school, all combined. There's probably 10 but I don't think, as a Democrat, do you want to be on the wrong side of that? Saying yes, because if you're voting against that, then you're saying then men should play in women's sports. Shouldn't you? You know, I think it should be up to whatever the governing body is. This is not a state. This is not a country issue. It's not even that many people. But I think if you're a Democrat, I don't think you're on the wrong side of this now. I think for most people say, hey, I don't want dudes playing in women's sports. I mean, isn't that common sense, or am I wrong? Someone said you have daughters and approve of this, huh? 1 is too many. What happens 10 years from now? Oh my God. It just does. It's not in my top 25 things to fucking worry about. A dude playing in women's sport ain't in the top 25. It ain't in the top 50. It ain't in the top 100. We're talking about a dozen people throughout the country. It's just not a big thing. I don't care. Elon Musk backed out of this offer to do the Daily Show, and Jon Stewart, because remember, he said, I'll do the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Let's do this. Well, now he said
Let me
he won't.
reset the scene.
By the way, Jon Stewart now has a sippy cup because he broke on his desk. Last Monday, he broke a coffee cup and it tore his hand up. So.
I am not allowed to have big boy mugs anymore. There was an actual meeting of the safety department of Paramount and Viacom that was like, no more ceramic for Mr. Stewart. So they wanted to baby-proof so this is... Anyway, we had some critiques about Doge after the show. Governor Musk tweeted, or X'd, I guess,
Governor
that
Musk.
he would like to come on here and talk to me as long as the show airs unedited. So I thought about it, and after a prayerful week with my family, well, a family, family hall pass situation.
I'm trying to get to what Musk said, but
You don't want to know.
I can't fast forward.
You don't want to know, and quite frankly, I don't want to know. But after thinking about his offer, I thought, you know, hey, that's actually how the in-studio interviews normally air. Is unedited, so sure. We'd be delighted. let me sweeten or unsweeten the pot. The interview can be 15 minutes, it can be an hour, it can be 2 hours, whatever. I'll be honest, I don't think this network makes any other programming. So we do whatever the we want as long as we wrap before the new season of South Park, which comes out like May or June of 2026. So I am game. I think it'll be a very interesting conversation. But then I checked X again, and I saw another tweet from Elon, because you can't not. And he then said, after saying I'd like to come on, Jon Stewart cannot be trusted, and that I am a propagandist, and you give me too little credit. And that I am not bipartisan.
So, John, now Elon is backed up on his promise to do the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Casey Anthony is on TikTok.
Oh, my God.
She's offering up her legal services.
What?
She's offering up her legal services.
What do you mean legal services?
She's been in the legal arena since... I mean, she killed her kids, allegedly. So she's now, because she's been around it, she's ready to help other people now.
Navigate through the process.
Through the. Thank you.
Did
thank
you allegedly kill your children?
someone, you know what someone called her on Facebook is fucking hysterical. They're like, wait, I'm supposed to get legal advice from her? White OJ? Because she is our OJ. Anyway, here's a little bit of Casey Anthony.
Today is a Saturday.
I'm gonna fast forward.
My daughter is Kaylee Anthony. My parents are George and Cindy Anthony. This is not about them. This is not in response to anything that they have said or done. That's not to say that I'm not going to respond at some point to some of the things that they have said and done. The whole point of this is for me to begin to reintroduce myself. I'm doing this both.
Let's forget all my past.
You need 10 more years.
I'm gonna do a life reset here.
You need 10 more years, kid. You are like kimchi,
dude. You should have. You need to ferment a little longer.
You need to stay in that pot underground for a little while longer,
dude. Everyone on Facebook was like, oh, "Shut up, get out of here!
Right?
You killed your kid." Blah blah.
Personally, for me, but in a professional capacity. Moving forward, the majority of what you will see will be me speaking in a professional capacity. My goal is to continue to help give a voice to people, to give people tools and resources that they can utilize so they actually know where they can turn to. So with that, please join me on Substack. If you have questions, I will set up an email address.
Where'd you put your kids?
Where we can correspond directly. Up until this point, that has never happened. And it's only going to be on a limited basis regarding legal issues, legal matters. One of the main reasons that I'm doing this, there are people close to me who have been targeted and attacked recently. There are also people close to me who have had some...
Boring.
Poor girl.
What do you mean?
It's so hard for her.
I know.
He's
my,
just trying to get in on that one now.
Here's my legal advice. Public defender.
I like how she says, if you want to speak to me, I'll set up an email account. She has not even set that up yet.
At least she didn't go, hi, so I'm Casey Anthony. I'm here announcing my nanny for hire service.
Oh, my God.
I know all the things not to do with a kid, so I'm going to do all the things that I was not doing with my own. Like watching them, feeding them, drinking around them.
I did get a text. I have a mother-in-law I really don't like. Do you have the TikTok info for Casey Anthony, please? Wow. This past December through February was the coldest 3-month period in the United States since the winter of 2013-2014. The rising cost of eggs are causing people to skip on breakfast altogether, or they're just buying, they're buying also less sausage, less bacon, less pancakes, less cereal, less oatmeal. They're just kind of skipping it.
Why
they're
are you
skipping
buying
breakfast.
less oatmeal?
Skipping breakfast.
You should be doubling down on the things that aren't
eggs.
Like,
but they're skipping
like,
breakfast.
Uncle Ben should be rolling in dough right now because he's making good grits.
Dude, you know what I'm making as soon as the show's over? Oh my God, I saw
A life change.
I was I bought all kinds of healthy food yesterday. I'm on a roll. All kinds of healthy food. So there was this we use air fryer. So you put the air fryer liner in. You put 4 eggs in it. You put some basil or something. You put basil, some chopped up bacon, and some cheese, and you just bake it in there for I don't know, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know, and then it comes out and it looks fucking amazing. She pulls it out, put it on a plate. Oh man, I'm making one of those as soon as I'm done. Sounds amazing.
You're making an air fried egg.
Air fried omelet.
I thought you said you couldn't find basil.
Well, I know I can't put. She put basil in it. I can't. I don't have basil, but I was thinking I was gonna put some bacon in there, cheese.
Oh, so you're gonna mix it all up and then?
No, she just put the eggs in there, kind of just ran all together. So it's kind of like white and yellow, kind of.
So not an omelet.
No, not really an omelet, because it's not. It's
air
not,
fried eggs.
Yeah,
Like an air fried egg.
but it all turns into one because they all mixed in together, and then
So
put cheese on top.
Their yolk still?
Yeah, there's still yolk, but no, I think it was hard. There was a little bit of yolk. There was a little bit of yolk. It sounded amazing. and
He has
easy.
no clue what he's doing.
I know.
He doesn't. He
Hey,
just
you can't screw it
he
up.
mixes stuff up on a cookie sheet and throws it in something hot and waits 15 minutes and then
I mean,
pulls it out.
What's so bad about cheese, egg, and bacon? I mean, everybody likes that.
You
So
can't really
good.
mess that
Oh,
up.
man.
And it's not the healthiest,
I
by
dig
the
it.
way.
I dig it. What's not healthy about it?
The bacon.
Whatever.
Bacon, but bacon. There's no carbs in it. It's carbless.
They just say every
Just-
piece of bacon you eat takes like I don't know
Who
60
is they?
seconds off your.
Who's that? The
your life.
swine
The
lobby?
scientists.
What
Well,
scientists? Now
Somebody
you want
in
to
a white
believe in
coat,
science?
damn
The
it.
GI scientists.
I was on TikTok.
I was on TikTok. They said every slice of bacon is a year off your life,
Dude,
and that came from a year off your life bacon industry.
Do you know what I did buy though? I bought kielbasa, turkey kielbasa, which said half fat of regular, so I could put some kielbasa chopped up in it, in the eggs with cheese and tomatoes. And she had tomatoes. Oh,
Now,
those
did it
tomatoes look
actually
really
taste
good.
like kielbasa,
So-
or did it taste like diet kielbasa?
Well, I just got it last night. I don't went to the store yesterday.
So here, do you know how much fat is in regular kielbasa?
No, but it's half.
That's what they said it was anyway.
That's what
If
the
I told
package
you-
says.
yeah.
Package said half the fat. So
I didn't turn it around to actually see,
I went with the turkey.
but
Kielbasa's not bad for
they
you.
can't
though.
lie on
I
a
don't think I've
label.
ever heard Demetrius laugh like this before.
Fuck him.
It's like if I tell you that I got half a poison pill with just half the poison in it, and you're like, well, and you don't ask how much poison. You don't know. Like,
I didn't realize all the stuff you can make with just like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. Like right today, I'm gonna make hummus. I'm gonna make homemade the garlic sauce. I'm gonna make some homemade bagels, which were just two ingredients:
just out of cottage cheese, and fucking Greek yogurt.
I can't read.
And
can't
you're gonna
remember.
make a bagel.
Yes.
And then you're gonna make
Bro.
hummus out of cottage cheese
No, I didn't say
and
hummus.
Greek yogurt
Hu-
is
hum-
what you're gonna make.
Hummus is good for you.
Hummus
Do you
is
know
good
what
for
hummus
you.
is made of?
Chickpeas.
Yeah, chickpeas.
Did you say chickpeas?
No, I
You said you were gonna make hummus out of cottage cheese
You're such an
and
asshole.
fucking Greek yogurt.
Look, dude.
Who are you? Are like
Hold on.
you're like the Whole Foods MacGyver.
Oh my god.
By mixing together flour, baking powder, Greek yogurt, and salt.
Okay.
And bringing
Look at
them
that.
together
So-
to form a smooth dough ball. Cut the dough ball into
I don't know why she not. I don't know why
Did
she.
you know that's
Why she told you
Look,
you?
look at those fucking bagels.
Combine 2 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder,
Okay.
and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Then we're adding 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Flour your surface, and then we're slowly gonna work the dough. We're gonna
Do you see those things?
So when you do those videos, do you also hit pause in between each direction so you can keep
Did
up?
you hear the other ingredients?
Yeah.
It wasn't just.
That's just the first video I pulled up. The one that I'm using.
It's
The one
just
I've saved.
it's straight cottage cheese and Greek yogurt.
I don't
not
know.
not flour.
I don't have the recipe in front of me.
Well,
I'm
going to
showing
tell
you the final process.
I'm going to
It
go
looked
out
amazing.
on a limb and say you're probably going to have to add a couple scoops of flour
A different,
to
yeah, a little
get your
bit of different.
bagel, And I'm also go out on a limb and say you're probably gonna have to go out and buy some chickpeas to make some hummus.
I bought 5 cans of chickpeas yesterday.
But you only need cottage cheese and Greek yogurt.
Not for the hummus, you asshole. I mentioned a bunch of things I'm making today. That hummus was just one of them.
All right.
I'm not putting hummus in the bagels.
All right.
Candy sales topped 54. Candy sales topped $54 billion in the U.S. last year. $28 billion on chocolate, $22 billion in non-chocolate, and $4 billion in gum.
Yeah, because everybody's stressed out. They need a little chocolate in their life.
That is true.
That is true.
That is true. Oh yes.
Oh my gosh.
And here we go. Here we go. So this one is the fuck story of the day.
What the fuck?
The fuck story of the day. A toddler phones 911 for emergency donuts. Cops in Oklahoma released the audio after a little kid called 911 and asked for emergency donuts. Turns out he was playing with the old phone. He could still make emergency calls. So mom must have gave him an old phone, thinking, "Oh, we can't. There's no service on it, but you don't need service to call 911."
Hello? Donuts. I want donuts.
What is this donut? Yes, of course. What is this donut?
Can you tell me what kind of donuts you have?
Emergency.
Do you have blueberry donuts? An emergency?
Oh my God.
911.
Hopefully your foster family has some donuts. Because your real parents just lost custody.
All right, that was the fuck story of the day. It's our new segment. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Katie the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. We have some slow traffic. It's I-475 eastbound. This is between Corey Road and Secor Road, so be prepared when you're heading out this morning. We also have rain in the area, so maybe give yourself a little extra time. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And I'm looking at the Furniture Palace forecast right now. It's 39 outside with some rain showers. We are going to hit a high of 59 throughout the day with scattered rain showers as well. But it will be warm finally, so make sure you try to enjoy that weather out there as much as possible and stay dry. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Oh, let's get over to some State Line sauce. Man, I can't wait. State Line sauce is going to go on everything with my new healthy menu. Put some State Line on top of my eggs that I'm going to make here in a couple minutes. Man, so excited. You can get State Line for your eggs as well. Just go to StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Pick out your flavor. There's so many different flavors to choose from. Try it's the smoked horse, which is like their version of like horseradish with a touch of hickory smoke. A pineapple orange sauce. The mango habanero sauce. The Cali Verde is amazing. They're all amazing, man. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com. Pick out your flavor, order it, and have it delivered right to you. You need to get sauced today. Steven.
All right. Don't forget, guys, Holy Grail Wellness is all about your health, not just your weight health, but also your overall wellness. Right now, there's a lot of sicknesses going on and around. They have some great deals on IVs that you can actually go ahead and go to www.thestabbingnurse.com, schedule a consult, and get on some IV help. They do vitamins and fluids. They do minerals, get you over the hump if you are feeling a little down. They do vitamin C, there's zinc, there's B complex. So IVs are also really good for metabolism boosting, hangovers, hair, skin, and nail issues, and just your overall wellness. So if you are feeling a little under the weather, you need some extra IV boost help, you can text them HELP at 419-388-7760 to schedule a consult, or once again go to www.thestabbynurse.com, and you can only get this help at Holy Grail Wellness. Make it happen.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great, stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about, and I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
Well, so you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can.
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, 419-345-3375. Got some texts in. It says, well, I was at Walmart on Central yesterday. They have those electric security tags on their eggs now. Another one said, hey, it's Casey Anthony. Have those parents with the emergency donuts call me on that from that 911 call. Another one said, Dino's signature breakfast was so good on Sunday. No way I am skipping breakfast. Thank you for all your texts to 419-345-3375. We appreciate it. Let's get into the sleeves.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, Steve's out today. K2's in.
Well, we talked about how the President Trump's address to Congress will be on TV tonight at 9 o'clock. That's going to be on all our main channels. However, if you're like me and want a little bit something more entertaining, the series premiere of Denise Richards and Her Wild Things will be 9 p.m. on Bravo. I'm looking forward to that.
Of course
Her first reality show was so cute.
Was it?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Dude, you know what I was surprised by? I was watching the Oscars red carpet. Do you know Ben Stiller watches all the Real Housewives shows?
I love
them.
He's
an addict.
I know. He's like, I cannot wait for Miami and blah, blah, blah.
He's like, why can't Beverly Hills get their crap together? I don't understand why they're fighting. Can't they just get along?
Ben Stiller.
That doesn't surprise me, oddly.
Really?
Yeah. It's just not a surprise there that he watches that.
Surprises me.
Me too. I think celebrities have more to do, you would think.
Yeah.
But I guess they have less to do.
I would not be watching anything that I feel eats my creativity.
Oh, I love it.
He probably just loves the drama, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel normal after.
Right. I like to watch other people's drama.
Yeah, I feel so normal.
But they're not normal. They're like so far from normal
I
that
know.
now that like you're like, well, at least we're not them. I'm like, okay, you're not a forest fire, but you're a house fire.
I watch these.
At least I'm not a shit show.
I watch these. My shit's
still burning.
these housewives treaters. And I'm like, man, dude, I could never watch. These women are so fucking annoying. I could never.
Oh,
Although the one that
stop.
was a traitor on season 2, that
Phaedra.
she was amazing.
Phaedra's
Like she
the
was
best.
born to be evil. Like she was so good on
And
that
Phaedra
show.
has a crazy backstory. She's a mortician.
Uh-huh.
And a lawyer.
And a lawyer.
Yeah, a
yeah.
mortician, lawyer. A
It's
lawyer.
insane.
A mortician and a
I
lawyer.
would not marry her.
No,
I
dude.
just think she's just super clever too. Like
Yeah.
when she's just entertaining in everything.
She is. And by the way, producer Doug said as of April 2024, Denise Richards was earning $2 million per month on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
She has described her OnlyFans earnings as quite lucrative.
And she doesn't do anything.
But she's still making money on it.
I know.
There's nothing weird about her page.
Crazy.
Tori Spelling subscribed because she thought she was going
Yes.
to get some shit from it.
Really?
And was very disappointed.
Oh, man. Interesting. All right. What else, K2?
In sad news, Dolly Parton's husband, Carl Dean, passed away yesterday.
So how long do you think Dolly Parton's here for?
I'm going to say another 20 years.
No way.
How old is Dolly Parton? By the way, here's her husband. A little bit of her.
Stay gone as much as you can. I've been married 50 years. I've been home about 40.
Oh, she joked it. It's how's their marriage lasted so long. Stay gone as long.
Stay gone as much as you can. I've been married 50 years. I've been home about 45 of those. They work hard. So actually, you need to have respect and love for each other. You need to be good friends too.
I feel bad. I mean, she's a
How
national.
long?
How old is she? I don't even
She's
know.
80. Well, she's 79.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
she's got 20 years in her.
No.
She's going to 100.
She'll be like Betty White. She'll
Yeah.
never
She
leave.
just
See-
lost the love of her life.
Yeah, and heartbreak is a real thing.
It is.
I
Heart-
don't know how into
Married
I don't know
couples-
how into Carl she was, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
I always heard rumors that she likes the ladies.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I've never heard that
Yeah,
rumor.
I've heard that for
Whoa.
like 20 years.
Wow.
I've heard that, yeah.
Where are
Strangely,
you?
that kind of interests
Where are
me.
you going? Where people are like, you hear about Dolly Parton, right?
She like girls.
Yeah, she like girls.
Yeah, what-
She was
what-
like 9 to 5.
What people
is
are-
what she was.
What people are you hanging out with where they just gossip about Dolly
Dolly
Parton?
Parton being a lesbian. that was Jolene was about her girlfriend.
I don't
She
know
said Jolene.
who K2's hanging out with, but I'd want to come.
Evidently, so did Dolly.
Oh my God.
Well, they were married over 60 years. They met when she was 18 years old, got married 2 years later, and were together ever since. They met outside a laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
Cute.
He was 82.
So
What are you doing
She
here?
got
you've been with this man, this same man, for
60 years.
Now let's assume that she's heterosexual and not banging Lily Tomlin.
Dude, do you see Lily Tomlin? She is like 120, like this little thing, and she's got this dude that's like 60.
Lily Tomlin is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of? This?
I have no idea.
Who's the one that does that used to be on the Flip Wilson show that was the secretary? That's not Lily Tomlin? Oh, no, this is... I was thinking Ruth Buzzy.
A little different.
And how is Ruth Buzzy still alive? There is no way Ruth Buzzy
Dude,
is
you
still
should-
alive.
She's living the country. Ruth Buzzy
Is not
like,
alive.
She's like 2 feet tall. She's
I
looking.
gotta
She's
see
living
this.
the country life, and her dude is like 60, and she's like 120.
Somebody just woke her up and said, somebody's talking about you.
Oh, not Ruth Buzzy.
It's got to be dead.
Ruth Buzzy, husband.
Oh, shit, she's 88.
She's 88.
Let me see. Someone.
Hold on.
Oh, not bad.
Look at her. She is. And look at her husband.
I don't think she looks bad
her
at
husband-
all.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, stop.
I mean, you
let's
guys
see.
are harsh.
He must lay her checkbook over her face.
Oh,
Demetrius.
you're an ass.
You are an asshole. All right. What else? Anyway, what were we talking about before I brought Ruth Buzzy
Ding,
up?
ding, ding, ding.
Dolly.
Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be around. I don't think she was all that I mean, she loved him, and he was great at home, and she liked hanging out with him.
60
But she's
years.
on the road that much. She's used to being without him. It's not like
60
it's not like a woman that's sitting on the couch where they're watching Jeopardy together for 60 years.
Yeah, she's got stuff to do.
She got stuff to do.
What is
It'd
she
be like
doing?
Kelly if Tim died. I mean, Kelly, it would be a month, and Kelly's back out on
Wow,
the scene.
that is bad.
I'm
I
just
do
saying.
not think so.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you, if I ever get rid of Tim, ain't nobody coming back.
No, what I'm saying is you'll be back out on the going to your parties and stuff within a month, and because you were just so
well,
busy
she has
before.
to because of her job.
Yeah.
What job does she have? She is not out on tour. She is not out doing.
How do you know that?
Like,
I'm on tour.
tell
I'm
me
a
what she's doing.
realtor tour.
Tell me.
Kelly's on
like
tour
for
as
the
well.
last 30 years, what has Dolly Parton been doing?
Oh my God, dude! She's put out. Are you serious?
What
She's put
the-
out she
studio
tours-
albums?
She's done
What-
out tons of. No, she's touring. Does tons of music. She's,
No, what is she
No,
touring?
no.
Where?
She's on the-
when?
I'm telling
How?
you, she's out all the time.
No, she's not.
She is out all the time.
She has Dollywood.
I think
She's-
that
yeah,
she
sorry.
is.
Hollywood.
I think she's doing. She's collaborating. She's doing her business. She's doing Dollywood. She's going on.
Yeah, I think
you guys
you're a
want
miss
her
on
to
this
have a
one.
lot going on.
I think you're-
and in a year from now, when we're all talking about how sad it is that she's gone,
I don't know about
That's
that.
a bad predicament.
I don't know. I've seen my mom's foster mom was married and he passed away, and then shortly, I would say within 12, actually probably about 15 months, she ended up dying as well.
I agree with. I agree with the premise. I
And
just
there are
don't.
people that do.
I just and I just don't agree. I don't think Dolly Parton is in that category.
I think you have to your life has to just survive, and you just go around.
Look
one
at what happened
person.
to the Queen.
Where you guys are in the kitchen together. You guys are on the couch watching Jeopardy
Like
together.
this is the only thing in your life is this man. or this
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, she got too much
Really?
going on.
Because the Queen died soon after her husband passed.
Yeah, she didn't have nothing going on.
Yeah.
Dolly's been working on
I'm so old.
Okay, K2's got the info.
Dolly's been working on a musical inspired by her life and career that's going to become on Broadway in 2026.
Okay,
dude, and I've got.
But that means she doesn't leave her. That she don't got to leave her house
She's
to do
doing
that.
a 4-part series on Apple Music that explores the aspects of her life and career.
Which
Also,
are people coming over and interviewing her.
she still manages the Imagination Library.
And she's. I saw a video with her at Dollywood a couple weeks ago. In my cabinet, I have Dolly Parton syrup in my fucking cabinet,
and she's making
old
that
is
by
that?
hand.
Yeah, where's the?
Yeah, she has a whole baking
She got a whole
series.
baking line. She's
yeah,
got.
whole
She's
line.
got.
Will you
Dolly
guys
Parton's
stop?
cakes.
And she released her first rock and roll album in 2023.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Remember?
it was horrible.
It doesn't matter. She still did it.
Look, when
She
you
was
guys-
busy.
But stop. She is not busy.
She has her own
Stop.
life. She has her
is
own
not
life.
busy.
She's working
And the-
9 to 5.
Yeah. The difference is she has her own life, and the men and women that have their lives only together, those are the ones that die quickly. She has all her own shit going on.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
It's gonna be a hard hole for her to fill, though. Because you gotta think, you.
Steven,
see-
you'd fill it.
Not that way.
Oh.
I'm trying to be serious here.
Oh.
God
You see,
dang.
we none of us knew to take that serious because that's not you.
I was like, I guess it would be.
Dude, maybe she is 80. Maybe you could say you're Jelly Roll, and you're into her.
I'm totally into her. Checkbook.
Oh.
I love her.
Whoa.
Of course,
Checkbook.
I love her too. All right.
Oh. We have some new theories on how Gene Hackman and his wife may have died.
What?
Was it the kids?
So the first one comes from Dr. Baden, who's a world famous forensic pathologist.
Uh-huh.
He's not actually working on the case, but he has seen the reports and he thinks this is what might have happened.
Okay.
So Gene had a pacemaker, so they think that he may have suffered a cardiac arrest and collapsed.
Uh-huh.
And then his wife ran to the bathroom to get his blood pressure medication, and she fell herself. It could have been a cardiac event of her own, or it could have been an accidental fall, which caused her to hit her head and cause a brain bleed.
Or it could have been they got in a fight. She pushed his ass. He fell and started to have a heart attack. She's like, "Oh fuck, they're gonna blame me," and then so I'm just gonna take my own life.
It doesn't explain why their front door was still ajar, though.
He was running away from her.
I don't know, man. It's all weird.
Yeah, it's so weird.
What's the other one?
So the other one comes from our friend Randy Quaid, and he said that there's some cable cabal? I don't know.
Cabal.
Cabal.
It's a cabal.
Okay, that was killing off celebrities and stealing their fortunes. He said that the other one that this person has taken out were Heath Ledger, David Carradine, and some other celebrities.
David
and now they've gotten to Hackman.
David Carradine.
Well, okay.
They needed that kung fu money.
But again, every crazy theory starts with a kernel of truth. And I'm just saying, it's been going around that celebrities have been getting broken in and stealing and blah blah blah.
That's true too.
And it's all true. So
not.
I don't think that's it either. I'm just saying these are where crazies get their conspiracy theories from. Look at Steven's all in on the killing of David Carradine, and they just got to Gene Hackman.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying, like, there have been robberies, a lot of them on the news with celebrities and athletes. So
right.
I think
it
it's
was one
very
of those.
difficult to kill a man who could snatch a stone from a blind man's hand.
All right. What else, K2?
So from the Oscars, because they'll never be over as long as we keep talking about them.
That's right.
Adrian Brody set the Oscar record with his acceptance speech being 5 minutes and 40 seconds. The previous record was set by Greer Garson at 5 minutes and 30 seconds in 1943.
My problem with Adrian Brody's speech was that he didn't say anything. It wasn't interesting. I don't care if you go 5 minutes, but be interesting. And
Right.
it just he wanted to call out the bullshit that's going on right now. He wanted to call out Trump, but he kept stopping short. So it wasn't landing, and he just kept going on and on and on, and it didn't work.
He's also getting blowback for taking his gum out of his mouth and tossing it at his girlfriend before the speech.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So he's running up on stage. He goes, wait. He pulls the gum out of his mouth, throws it to her. It falls on the carpet, and she picks it up.
That's a good girlfriend.
Right.
Swallow it. Just swallow it.
What is the controversy, K2, of that? Why are people upset about him throwing his gum?
Just
all the germs flying in the air.
Really?
It was
She puts his tongue in her
disrespectful the
mouth.
way he did it.
He's clearly a narcissist for doing that.
Yes, how dare he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, take my cud.
Just swallow your gum.
Right? Or you know that you're a favorite. I mean, it's not like he wasn't a favorite to win. Like, chew your gum. Get rid of your gum before your category. You know when your category's coming.
Right. Because you're not allowed to go to the bathroom.
Right. Exactly.
Well, that's someone who thought he wasn't going to win. We all knew he was going to win, but he thought he wasn't.
Were we really creating an uproar because he tossed his gum to his girlfriend? And she did she not pick it up and he run back and hit her?
No,
she picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything went on.
Everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
And everybody else is outraged for her.
Yes, she had to pick up
She
his
had
gum.
to pick up his chewed gum.
She's subservient. That's the way he is.
Ugh.
You know, that's the way men are. They think they can just throw their gum on the floor, and here it comes. A woman has to come pick it up. I mean, that's the way you assholes are. You, Steven, Adrian Brody, you're all the same.
I agree.
Except they're talented and good looking, but other than that, you guys are exactly the same.
I disagree on that.
Songwriter Diane Warren tied the record for the most Oscar nominations without ever winning. Sunday was her 16th loss.
Damn.
I
She
just
had
would
some-
stop going.
That's depressing.
Stop going. I mean, she puts out amazing songs. Like, she's got to have a catalog. Probably the most hits of any celebrity of any writer ever. I mean, look at Diane Warren songs. Hold on. I mean, it's amazing. I guess you guys aren't buying in, but Diane.
Anybody know who
Warren.
Diane Warren is?
Are you serious?
I don't.
No one knows who she is.
That's why she hasn't won for 16 times.
You guys have to be kidding.
I
right
feel
now.
like you do this when you were in elementary school talking about your uncle, and nobody knew who your uncle was, and you were like, "How do you not know?"
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Rhythm of the Night, 1985. Don't Turn Around, Ace of Base, 1986. I Get Weak, Belinda Carlisle, 1987. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, 1987 from Starship. I Don't Want to Live Without Your Love, Chicago, 1988. If I Could Turn Back Time, Cher, 1989. Love Will Lead You Back, Taylor Dayne, 1989. If You Ask Me To, Patti LaBelle, 1989. When I See You Smile, Bad English, 1989.
So here's
Missing
my
You Now,
question.
1991.
Are any of those songs sung by Diane Carroll?
Diane Warren.
Diane Warren, whoever.
No, she's a writer.
She writes them.
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay for us not to know.
Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton. She wrote that song in one of the greatest songs ever made in 1996. Because You Love Me, Celine Dion, 1996. How Do I Live, Leanne Rimes. I mean, it's crazy.
Okay, we get it.
Have You Ever by Brandy?
We get it.
I Don't Want to Miss a
We
Thing,
get
Aerosmith.
it. Yep.
That
Get
was a
it.
good one.
They're all good. What do you mean that was a good one?
That was a good one.
I Was Here,
The Funky
Beyonce. Till It Happens to You, Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Dude, I'm
You're just
telling
gonna run through her whole catalog.
Dude, that's a fraction.
Yeah,
she's
that's
had
amazing.
she's had 200 songs.
It's amazing.
That are their biggest hits in our country.
Did the people that she wrote the songs for win any awards?
Okay, now
Like
you're
for
starting
the
a
song?
whole nother
I don't know.
conversation.
Sorry.
I don't know. Hold
Don't
on.
let him Google.
Let me look it
No,
up.
no,
we
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
to.
no, no,
It's
Let me
no.
look it up.
Oh,
You guys,
yay.
anyone that doesn't know who fucking Diane Warren is Mo Rons.
Dude,
Hold on.
I'll never forget who she is
They're
now.
good,
Right.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm
come
gonna
on.
go out right now and replace this memory with something less important.
So you're just being spiteful.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you
Yep.
cannot know who Diane Warren
I'm gonna-
is and be a moron
I'm
because
gonna be like Diane who?
man. Go ahead, K2.
Sean Baker became the first filmmaker to win 4 Oscars for the same movie. Writing, directing, editing, producing, Anora.
Crazy. He did it all. He wrote it. He directed it. Edited it. Editing is a pain in the ass. He did it all. I mean, this dude is he made that movie for $6 million. 40 cast members we talked about on Monday. This dude is never gonna. He's a millionaire now. He's so set. He's made his. And see, here's the problem though. He's gonna make millions. The star, what's her name? Mikey Madison is gonna make millions. But there's a bunch of Russian people in there. They're never gonna like. How many Russian opportunities do you have for dudes that speak Russian and have a heavy Russian accent? Like they're the only ones. They're the stars of the movie. They make the movie, but they're not going to be able to
Get the payday.
Right, to get that payday because they're Russian. We don't like Russians.
No, we like you to take your time.
Go ahead, Casey.
Demi Moore ended her sad nights with French fries in her bathrobe as she offered a huge congratulations to Mikey Madison.
Good.
Let's see. We have some audio from Steven's best friend, Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
That's Jelly Roll's brother.
I'm wondering if I lose a little more weight, and when I get to Italy, if they're going to mistake me for Post Malone.
For Post
You know what I
Malone.
mean? Like, if I get skinny enough that they just see face tattoos and they're like, Post.
That's probably a legit concern.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So
You have to change his name though. If he gets skinny, he can't be Jelly Roll anymore.
what's he gonna be? What's the next version?
Left Twix,
Skinny Roll.
Left Twix.
Daryl Hall was asked if he'd ever reunite with John Oates, and he said, quote, "That ship has gone to the bottom of the ocean. I've had a lot of surprises in my life, disappointments, betrayals, so I'm kind of used to it." Remember, Chef Ella talked about that, like that they'll never
Get back together.
never.
Never.
Taylor Swift wrote a song about it.
They will never, ever,
Well,
ever.
A lot of people thought that was about her,
Getting
but
back
nope, it was about
together.
Daryl Hall and John Oates.
One more K2.
No, let's call it a day.
Okay. All right. There you go. Hey, Janet. Good morning.
Hello,
Oh wait, your mic's not on. How about now?
I'm being quiet as can be.
Oh no, you're not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. What do you
I
mean?
come over and hug everybody.
You got keys. You're hugging people.
I was loving my hug.
you're the
I
op-
needed one today.
You're the opposite of quiet.
Yeah.
And you smell so good.
I do. I showered.
Oh,
Smells so
thank you.
good.
Thank you, Janet. All
She
right.
said thank you.
Janet Amid is coming up next. If you want to get a reading, 419-464-9292.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Katie the Baroness and Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. We have an accident on I-475 eastbound. This is right before Seco Road, exit 17. The right lane is blocked, and it's creating some stop-and-go traffic from US 23. Also, there's rain in the area, so give yourself a little extra time as you head out this morning. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And we are looking at the Furniture Palace forecast. It is currently 40 outside. We're going to have some rain showers here until about noon. It's going to taper off. We'll have partly sunny skies, and then it'll probably pick up rain back again later on this evening. It's going to be a high of 59 for the day and then a low of 40 later on tonight. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'd say my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Doesn't matter what you put it on: steak, chicken, eggs, wings. Oh man, you get some wings. You take this one. This is what you do: is you're gonna take the let me see what the best one is here. The Tropical Island sauce. Take the Tropical Island sauce. You toss your wings in there. Throw them in the air fryer for about 20 minutes. Then you pull them out and you put some more Tropical Island sauce on them. Oh man, you're gonna thank me later. State Line Sauce. Go to StatelineSauceCO.com and get your own bottle. StatelineSauceCO.com. It is time for you to get sauced.
And don't forget, guys, Holy Grail Wellness is still all about your overall health and wellness. Right now, they are offering IV treatments available. They come with vitamin C, zinc, B complex. They're good for metabolism boosting, hangovers, hair, skin, and nail issues, just your overall wellness. So if you want to get some IV treatments, go to www.thestabbynurse.com. You can schedule a consult that way, or you can text HELP at 419-388-7760. Once again, to schedule that consult, get you some IV boosts, and while you're at it, why don't you take a look at those semaglutide injection treatments as well, and you can only get those over at Holy Grail Wellness.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company, and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me. But make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind, and when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at ReganINS.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2, the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy, and Psychic to the Stars, voted again in 2020. Is it 2024 or 2025?
2024.
It's 2024?
Hopefully 2025 coming up. We'll
right.
see.
Well, you would know, Janet.
Yeah.
The stars should tell you.
Yeah, that literally should never be a word you use. It's hopefully.
You should know.
Very true. We're in an agreement about that
yes. one. Janet Amit is here, voted Toledo City Paper Best Psychic again. Janet, I mean, we've won a lot around here. I mean, or second, whatever. But
that's still something.
Yeah,
Are you kidding? It's still something. No, it's a great honor.
You know who says that?
What?
People who have kids who come in second.
Well, here's the thing, Demetrius.
It is something. Good for you.
In fairness to us, Demetrius,
it's wonderful.
There is iHeartMedia, which is a $1 billion company. Then there's Cumulus, which is a $1 billion company. Then it's us in my dining room that don't get paid, and we came in second. I think that's pretty fucking
I think
good.
you guys did great.
Thank you, Janet.
I think you, and you know what's really, I've always said this, and I will say it. I've worked with a lot of DJs since 19 1980,
08.
79, 80. No,
Oh,
no,
1908.
1979, 80. Shut up.
Back when you guys were doing morning smoke signal
79,
shows.
80, and you are one of my favorites. You always
One
have
of?
it. No. Well, I have a couple I like, but you are one of my favorites.
Aw, thank
you.
you,
You
Jan.
always have been. You've always been accepting and kind, and I just love you.
We love you, Janet. I mean,
No, really.
No, but
If I did not feel that way, I would not be on air because I'm very picky.
everyone loves you. I mean, we know that. I mean,
You're my favorite.
We,
You're
we
my
talk. Yeah, we talk about.
absolute
We talk about
favorite.
you all the time. There's no doubt.
Rose.
Rose.
Wow.
Rose the
Ay, ay, ay.
reader.
Oh my God, that was the big. You know, Janet, there's nothing that made you look more amazing than
That nothing made you look more psychic than that non-psychic. That crazy butchering.
bro. Anyway,
Well, Venus, the planet of relationships and money, is now in retrograde in the sign of Aries. It started, believe, March 1st, and it goes all the way through April 12th. It's a very tough aspect. When at the end of, I can always read about how it's affecting all of us.
Yeah.
So people born under Aries, Capricorn, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra are affected by this. And again, where it's hitting in your chart based on time of birth will determine that. So if people are calling in, we can kind of see what's going on, what's jiving in there,
So I'm feeling it, and I'm a Sagittarius.
Well, it might be hitting you in different areas based on what time were you born?
I believe I was born at 11 a.m.
I should know that.
And what
Let me-
what
No,
day?
no, maybe no. I was born at 9:30
In the
a.m.
morning? So that would be hitting you, I'm trying to do this in my head, in your area of work and concentration. You might have a really hard time, and also like a lot of personal stuff going on. And you might be feeling that tug pull, because what it does is it causes us to re-examine relationships, people from the past resurface, some things like that. We have to really be careful about money because it's a pendulum that can swing either way. You can come into a windfall or you could lose a lot. And when Venus went retrograde, I was at the casino and I lost like $300. I never lose.
Really?
I'm like, what the heck? Because it was like boom, boom, boom. I lost it. And I said, Venus retrograde. I screamed it. Venus retrograde.
And by the
I'm
way,
feeling it.
if someone wants to see Janet this Sunday, you've got your big event Sunday.
March 9th at the Pinnacle in Maumee, and it's going to be, doors are going to open at 8:30. Mike's husband's at the front there, taking the admission. $7 cash admission, and he's going to be right there. And then we're giving away grab bags, like these, like we have 300 we're giving away. So they're like little bags, and they're kind of cute. And so we have readers, vendors, Reiki. We have, I'm going to talk about food. We have somebody there who's going to sell these desserts that are out of this world, and it's so good. These little, what do they call it? Pebble cereal?
Yeah. They're
She
like,
makes
they're like
cookies out of those.
They're like Rice Krispie treats,
Oh my
but instead
God.
you use Fruity Pebbles.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
we have this gifts from the garden. She grows all her own stuff, makes her best salsa. I'm gonna bring you guys some next time.
Oh, I
Salsa.
had it. I had it the last one. It was really
Wasn't it good?
Yeah.
Oh, I introduced you to her.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
she
we
was
have
great.
we have an aura guy who's gonna do these aura
Auras.
illumination. He takes your picture and tells you about that. And we just have a lot of people. We have a plant person who's selling these unique plants.
What time does it start?
8:30.
It starts at 8. The doors open at 8:30, but sign-ups for readers
9.
begin at 8:45, and we start readings at 9:30. But I'm just doing limited because I have to run around. I'm just like,
Yeah.
people want to get readings with me, and it's like I can only do 15 minutes at a time, but I'm not working full day. I'm just kind of working here and there.
I did get a text in 419-345-3375. Someone said, "You are amazing, Andrew. I did 3 months with you in prison, and man, oh man, you were definitely an entrepreneur. I remember when you tried opening your food truck trying to sell ramen noodles with a Z."
Oh my God. I could see that happening though.
Whatever,
It's
Kate.
You're
so
an Aquarius.
sad.
You're an Aquarian. You're Superman, man.
All right, let's. We got questions for Janet. 419-464-9292 is the number to call. 419-464-9292. We got our first call on.
Okay.
Hi. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. There she is. Hello. Hopefully she can hear us.
Emergency
Yes,
donuts.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Are you okay?
She can hear us. She can hear us.
You need something?
No, we're good.
Gee,
all
so
right.
funny.
What's your birth date and time of birth?
My birthday is 12/31/91. My time of birth is after 10 a.m.
After 10 a.m.
What's your name, honey? I like to know names. Give me a name.
My name is Queen Isis.
Queen Isis.
Oh, that's really
Yeah, I
cool.
like it.
I like it.
You ain't never gonna find a license plate at Cedar Point.
What is your now? Let me ask you this: are you in a relationship? Are you asking about questions, relationships, love? What's going on?
I'm actually married. I'm actually wanting to know if I'm serving. Currently, I'm serving my community as a voice and an advocate to some of our survivors, and I'm just wanting to know if I am serving in the right path of the Most High.
Well,
is this something I'm?
Well, let me tell you this. You're born under Capricorn, and your moon sign is Scorpio, which rules your emotions and intensity. You grew up with some stress, and I felt something with your mom. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll talk about that. You know, I always talk about the past because it reflects on what's going on with the present. The other thing is you've always been you learn by experience. You're a very positive person when it comes to your thinking. You're very optimistic, even though sometimes you don't feel that way. You definitely are an optimistic person. You started going through some big life changes about 4 years ago, and that might have been 2021, 2022, because you started moving into this different direction. You've gone through hell and back in the last 4.5 years. It's been very difficult for you. I love your chart. I love you because I don't know you, but I love your energy. You are extremely sensitive, very hardworking, and very determined. And anything you do well. But you've had a hard way to go. And you know, Carl Jung once said, without pain there can't be awareness or consciousness, and you're one of these people because of struggles you went through in your life. It has brought you to a place where you're saying, I'm going to take this and channel it into a good direction. Does that make sense, honey?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're going to do well with this, and I wish you a lot of luck. I do. Watch your anxiety level, because as much as you're giving out so much of yourself out there, be aware of how to take care of you too. You know what I mean? Putting the oxygen mask on yourself before you help everybody else. So, you know, just you have to really work on that. But you have an amazing gift, and
and especially you're working with a lot of trauma people, so you take that in. You got to be careful that you're, like you said, you're taking care of your own
She's
health.
been traumatized. Yeah. Was that right about your mom?
Absolutely.
Was that about your mother too?
Absolutely. You were right. You were dead on about at least 3 of the things that you said. 4 years ago, I lost my son during birth from placenta abruption, and it definitely did change my life in a tremendous way. Just recently, within the last 2 days, my mother came to me after maybe 2.5 years, 3 years, and she's been with me the last couple of days, and she is battling, you know, some of her own trouble, as well as me trying to be there for her and serve my duty as her daughter.
Well,
so, you hit
You
dead
nailed it.
on.
Nailed it.
Your life's going to change a lot, because I always believe that no matter what, when you pay it forward, you do for others. You can also, I mean, I just feel like you're doing a lot of healing from within by doing for others as well. But do for yourself, okay? Good luck, honey.
Thank you, Queen Isis. I appreciate
Beautiful.
it. God, dude, Janet, you nailed it. She's like, yep,
Of course.
my mom just came back into my picture in the picture.
Of course. What do you think?
She is the number one psychic.
Well, how come Dee's not saying anything? Come on, I'm used to you.
I'm trying to respect your place in this world, Janet.
Since when?
He never does that.
Yeah, since when?
He's my buddy.
I'm just saying.
I call bullshit. He's sexting with his new girlfriend.
New girlfriend.
I am not sexting anybody. I am literally going through Facebook and wishing people happy birthday.
Oh my
He
God.
does.
That's how he gets a girlfriend.
Dee is getting better looking. I see when we were younger.
Is he?
Well, he's
Don't
been,
tell him-
I
don't
always,
tell him
well,
that.
he is. He's good looking. I mean, I've always thought he was. One of my assistants, she says, when I used to be on radio years ago, she goes, he's so hot. I said, really? I don't look at him that way. But he is adorable.
I do. Janet, what do you think? Do you have any birthday of your new girl, Demetrius? Can you get it?
Was it right what I
You
said
can't
before?
get it?
No.
You can't get it?
No.
Well, you were just texting. Can't you just text
I
her?
wasn't texting.
Well, can't you just text
No.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I want to know, Dee. You better.
No.
I remember saying last time, okay,
Yes,
Dee.
yes. Remember that?
What?
I
don't remember
that.
I don't remember.
We're gonna just remember that, right? Remember the last thing?
He's trying to
Right?
do it off
And how right
mic.
You were,
What do you-
right?
All right.
Right.
All right. Let's
Yeah,
move
yeah,
on. Let's
Text
move
me.
on. I text. She said text her.
Can I? Actually, no, I'm good.
All right.
All right.
I mean, you actually should do this. I mean, she was
should
spot
give
on right the
Demetrius a
first
read.
time.
Yeah.
You might save yourself a little
Well,
trouble.
I know when her birthday.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want
I
it.
know when her birthday.
What do you know? What time of birth?
I don't know her time.
All right, we got to get her time.
We should
Well, you
do it
need
for D.
just
She should be D.
just text me.
Yeah, all right.
Send me your stuff too because I forgot it.
All right, we got another call, Janet. Hi,
sorry.
Hi, who's this?
Hello.
I wonder if it's hard. Hi, who's this?
This is Lauren.
Lauren. All right, what's your birth date and time of birth?
12/10/85.
12 what?
And 12/10/85.
12/10/85, and the time of birth?
9:34 a.m.
9:34 a.m.
We're getting a lot of 9:30 people.
I know.
Morning people. Do you notice that? Wow. All right. What's your so you're born under Sagittarius and you're born about 9:30 in the morning. So what is your question for me today? Aquarius rising. Boy, you're an independent little girl. And it's interesting.
Kind of just
go ahead. Sorry.
Looking for a whole direction or whatever. Just
well, why
basic.
I'm surprised you're not. Well, I don't do basics. I do one question. Okay. So,
Yep.
if you're in my office, we definitely talk about everything. But one thing I will say is, I'm surprised you did not ask me about money, because that's got like jumping off the page.
Yeah,
but,
that's kind of what I was going with. Like career, money.
All right.
Yeah. Well, you are going through a lot of changes with work that began about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. You've been reevaluating your career, and the last time you went through something like that would have been in 2014 through 17, which was 10, 11 years ago. So you're moving in a new direction with yourself. I would say that how you come across to people and how you might feel inwardly are, a conflict. You never feel like you do enough with your job. You're always questioning, what should I be doing? Where am I? No matter what happens, you pick at your job. You never feel quite adequate with it. But you're very intelligent. You have this amazing gift of helping people. You're psychological. You would have been a good counselor, therapist. You would have been a good detective because, man, you know how to dig and figure everything out about people. You're very smart that way. But you have gone through a lot, and since March of 2023, you've been letting go of relationships, and people have been, their tolerance level is less than 0, and you're moving into this new direction of your work where you're saying, I'm not putting up with crap anymore. That's exactly what's going on, work-wise, money-wise, personal. I mean, it's just like you're revamping your whole life. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Right. And during this weird retrograde we had, which was December last year through February, everything hit the fan. You went a lot of past stuff surfaced, and man, you talk about purging. So as the year progresses, around the end of May, June 2025, you're moving out of this crap in a better direction with yourself. It's going to be a lot easier for you. But be aware that Venus is retrograde right now. It's triggering the area that rules your thinking. So you need to really be cautious with money, because as much as you worry about it or you obsess about it, you spend it. So you need to be due diligent about it. So does any of this make sense? Sorry.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I wish you a lot of luck, because I do see, again, another successful person, but don't take this wrong when I say this. You have good intentions, but you got to bump up the motivation. You get sort
Absolutely.
of, yeah. Other than that, we're good to go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your call. All right. I think Demetrius has a time of birth. Demetrius, do you have a birth date and time of birth?
I do.
All right.
January 20th, 1970. 3:20 p.m.
Ooh. Well, I mean, no, I mean, I like her. She's, I feel like he always has somebody good. He's had good people in his life. It's just that, what can I tell you? I would say I don't have all her stuff, but, in front of me, but I would say she's one of these people that when it comes to things that she does, she likes to talk. She's very communicative. She would be somebody that would have a Cancer moon. So she's born under a full moon. So she definitely has a lot of emotional stuff. Like she's very sensitive, very nurturing. I'll tell you something I love about her. You're compatible with her. You flow very well. I like her. I think she's very sensitive, soft-spoken, kind. I love her kindness. I love her goodness. She's a good person. She repeats everything in her head over and over again. So when she'll talk to you about something, she'll go over. She's like a teacher. Reminds me of a teacher. She reminds me of somebody who could teach, who could educate. She's creative. She's sensitive. She could also be in healthcare because she loves that. I feel like she is extremely, very meticulous about the home. Like when it comes to her environment and things like that. Again, I don't have her full stuff in front of me, but I think I like her. I think she's very kind. I think she is very giving, and she has a wonderful personality when it comes to, you would trust her with her approach to you. When she tells you something, she's consistent with it, but she's very sensitive. I love her.
Wow, this is way better.
She loved her. Look at Demetrius's eyes.
Way better.
I love her. She's so kind. He's such a good guy in so many ways. He needs somebody who's kind and soft, and she has that softness.
Does any of this make sense, Demetrius?
Yeah. I mean, she was, yeah.
Yeah? She was what?
She was in the medical field.
Oh, she was in the medical field.
She's good at teaching others, but she's soft spoken. I think what I like about her is she has the Capricorn, which is structure, stability, and the Moon in Cancer, which is sensitive. And
Kelly, I don't remember. Did Janet say it was not a good match for his last one? Because you said. No.
I had a lot of concerns about that one.
Really?
I thought she was a good person, hardworking, very entrepreneurish, very motivated with work. But
sometimes you're just not compatible.
But I just felt like what he needs in his life, she wasn't able to provide that. There would be some trust issues and stuff like that. Just not. But she was good. I mean, I never see.
She's a good person, just not together. They weren't good together.
No.
Yeah.
Because I think as we get older, we're looking for different things in relationships.
Janet, you really are good.
I am good.
She is good. You got to admit, Demetrius. All right,
I don't have to admit shit.
Christina's on the phone. Christina, what's your birth date and time of birth?
Good morning. My birthday is 9/20/88, and I'm not too sure about the time of birth.
Do you know if it's like morning or afternoon or night?
I'm pretty sure it was morning.
Morning. All right.
I'm guessing that. Okay, I'm psychically seeing that you like dogs.
No, I think that's us.
That's our dog.
Is that your dog?
It's the neighbor. It's the neighbor.
Well, you know what? I'm trying to be funny. Everybody says keep your day job, but I'm trying to be funny like D.
What's your question, Christina?
She's a workaholic, man.
Yes.
Oh my God, you could be argumentative. You are very intense. You can debate someone to the max. But man, you're a debater. You should have gone into law because you're a Virgo, right in the cusp with your Moon in Capricorn. So you like to be in control of your emotions. And I don't know what the hell this is with your dad. You had a lot of stuff with your dad. I don't know what that's all about. But you are, I think that's what motivates you to keep moving and working hard and everything else. But you're in this stage of your life where you're also re-examining career goals and things that you need and want to be doing. That's what's going on right now. And it's been major in the last 3 or 4 years or so. But it's come to fruition since last May of 2024 into this year, where everything's kind of hitting the fan. And you've been feeling it, but I love your work ethics. I think you're amazing with that. I feel like you draw people into your circle, but you did go through a bad relationship breakup last 3 years or so. That's been hitting you. I was like, did you go through a divorce or some kind of breakup at that time?
It's separation. We're going through the divorce process now.
Yeah, that was hard. Well, there were things that you found out in the last month, 3, 4 months have really been surfacing. So it goes back to 2020. But anyway, you have a good chart. Your motivation's great, but you do have that debating thing. You know, your thinking says one thing and your actions show another thing and your emotions throw another thing. And we call that a grand square in astrology. So you have that. So there's 3 things going on in one little person. So I see that. And also be careful of your knees and your digestive system. I want to mention your stomach.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you. Did that make sense? Any of that make sense?
Yeah, it all made perfect sense.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much, Christina. Appreciate you calling. Demetrius, so how are you feeling over there?
I feel fine.
I mean, I did get a text message. It said 419-345-3375. Oh, now D believes in Janet because it's a positive one. Any other time it's all BS.
That's not true. It's all, some of it's positive BS.
No, I can't. I have to defend him because no matter what, he might tease me and everything, but he knows I'm,
legit.
Yeah. I care about him, so I would tell him the truth.
Two things.
She'll call me and tell me to turn my oven off, and I'm like, how'd you know?
two things. Number one, I will say that that you wouldn't be on the show if he didn't like you and believe in you, because you wouldn't. Number 2,
that's how he rolls.
Number 2, he said off the air many times how much he likes you.
I know.
So.
We've been friends for, I don't know, since 90s, I think, Dee. And so we're friends. I mean, we're going to bicker because, Dee's very Capricorn. He has to, he's very concrete.
Yes.
He's very Capricorn.
Well, okay, so
but he has some Pisces in his chart.
I always say this, Janet, that he has oppositional defiance disorder because he always wants to be opposite and debate and say stuff that doesn't make sense. Is that part of his chart, though? Maybe
it is part of his chart.
I think it's both of their charts.
I think it goes back to the fact I've told him years ago he should have gone into law because he likes to debate with things. He sees two sides of a situation, but he's never been mean about anything I do. He's always been, he's always the devil's advocate with anything he says and does. But we always have this mutual respect for each other. He's a good guy.
Yeah. She does. I mean, she's right
What?
quite often.
What did you say?
For these weirdos.
What did you say?
But I'm telling you, if you're a dude, don't call.
Oh, stop! I love when men call.
You sneak
Do you ever notice that?
into her office at night and you get your fucking chart read. Don't
ever
let me
notice-
catch you walking in the daytime into that office.
He's pulling
I
your
will,
man card.
I
Do you
will
ever
fucking
notice-
pull every scrunchie out of your hair and shave your legs.
Do you ever notice when Dee's not on, the guys call in?
I know.
They always do.
Yeah.
They always
It
call
is.
in. We
It
always
is.
have guys, And one time some guy texted me and said, "Hey, I want to make an appointment, but does Demetrius work in your office?" I go, "No."
But I park outside.
Why is he out standing by the door?
Taking pictures. You better today. She better have an influx of transgendered clients.
No.
You guys all better put on wigs and moo-moos.
No. My
and
father was an astrologer, and my father believed in it, and he was the most masculine guy I ever knew.
He was a sorcerer.
No, he
That
was.
different.
He
That is
actually.
different, yeah.
He was.
That
he-
is different.
Did he have a parrot?
No, he didn't have a parrot. He wasn't.
Did he
He
try to
wasn't.
fuck?
He
Did
was
he try
a
to?
pi-
Did he try
pirate.
to sneak? Did he try to sneak some street rat into a?
No.
That was a monkey.
That was Aladdin.
That's right.
All right, that is. Hey, all right, Janet, hang on one second. We're gonna get everyone's horoscopes coming up here in just a second. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Roadways are clear right now. Do not see any delays or obstructions in the area, but be prepared because the Martin Luther King Bridge will be closed today from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with the team member today.
Oh, hold on, Steven. Sorry, I had the wrong one. There you go.
There it is. I'm looking at the Furniture Palace forecast right now. It is still 40 outside with some light rain expected to go till about noon. We're going to have a high of 60 today, and we will have some scattered rain showers later on this evening with a low of 40. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey, I'd say my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Only thing hotter than State Line is Demetrius's new relationship. Man,
spicy.
But the flavor of State Line is so much better. What's the matter, D? What's going on over there? What's going on with you? Go to State Line Sauce. What?
No.
Go to State Line Sauce.
Just imagining when this ends.
When this ends.
He
in
absolutely
about,
hates it when you guys talk about his relationships.
I know. Anything. It's 7 minutes away. Right.
Anything personal he hates.
I know. Go to
anything.
State Line Sauce. He loves making fun of everyone else, but man.
I don't make fun of anybody.
Oh, God.
That's bullshit. He definitely doesn't make fun of me at all.
Wait, what happened? I think you broke. I think you broke it. When you said you didn't make fun of anybody. You broke us.
This is the image that you guys have of me. I am. Aw.
Well, Maybe you need some semaglutide injections because Demetrius made you feel a little more pudgy. Maybe he said something.
Maybe your pudge made you feel more pudgy.
Maybe. See, that's a Demetrius thing to make you
See,
feel.
I know. Poor thing.
So
I'm sorry,
maybe,
Steven.
It's all right. It'll be all right. I'm going to get some IVs from Holy Grail Wellness, and they're going to boost my immune system, my metabolism, and I got a hangover from all the booze that D makes me drink because he makes fun of me so much. They can actually cure that, too. So if you guys want to get on some IV treatments, please go to www.thestabbingnurse.com. Schedule that consult, or you can text HELP at 419-388-7760. Don't forget, guys, these IVs do treat pretty much anything. They got vitamin C, zinc, B complex, and more. So once again, schedule that consult with Holy Grail Wellness and get feeling better.
Talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about. And I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can?
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
Love is in the air at Skinology Face Bar. This Valentine's Day, treat yourself to their exclusive pampering specials. They have a facial special, a luxurious 45-minute treatment for only $50. A head spa facial, that's the one I got, a 60-minute scalp facial and 30-minute facial for $145, or a massage special, 60 minutes therapeutic massage for only $99. Go to skinologyfacebar.com for details. It is a beautiful, gorgeous space on Monroe Street, and you have to check it out. That is Skinology Face Bar.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Come home and
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers.
Sorry, we're just talking about Janet's vibrator.
Big black vibrator.
Big black vibrator.
That she caught her mom rubbing on her face.
No, my mother didn't know what it was, and she, I come home and she's from the old country, and she went into my closet and she saw this thing because one of my friends gave it to me, and I come home with the cable guy. He's right behind me. My mother's sitting with this big thing, and she's going, my head hurt. Nice, nice. I go, where the hell did you find that?
Yeah. Stop digging through my stuff, Ma.
I couldn't believe it. It was like I was mortified. The guy's looking at me like, with these little what are you all about?
What are you into?
Whew, man.
God.
Fun times.
Yes.
Are you up, Steven, or are you done?
Sorry, Steven.
Yeah,
you're good. This was an interesting
Steven's looking good.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, Steven's lost 100 and something
He
pounds.
looks great. I was just looking at his cute little face. He's so adorable.
I know.
Did you see?
Do you guys like what I put on Facebook with that little key and everything? Wasn't it cool?
So cool.
I got it, yeah. I hearted it and shared it.
Oh,
Hey, Steven, I have a question real quick before we get into these horoscopes. Did you find anybody to take in your denim coat?
No, not yet.
Did you?
I got yours. I haven't reached out to
I
her
think it's
yet.
going to cost more to take it in than to buy
But
another
I think
one.
it's it's sentimental though, isn't
But
it?
he's sensitive.
Well, it's my dad's, but
He's sensitive.
well, no, he's still alive. I just
he
gave it to
suddenly
me.
a tear came out. I was
Well,
thinking.
wait. So is it sentimental, or you just like the coat?
I like the coat.
But is it sentimental because it's your dad, or no?
Well, yeah, kind of. It's my dad.
The reason I'm asking because Kelly's probably right. Probably cheaper to buy one than to get it taken in. So
yeah.
I think you wait a little bit longer. Wait till they can take some more fabric off of it. Turn it into a Canadian tuxedo.
Would they put? I want to make a tariffs joke somehow, but it might be.
You know what I did? I tried to tell him. I'm like, I know this girl that she does that stuff, and she'll bling it out. Like, she'll put, like, rock star stuff on. He goes, I don't want that.
No,
I just
agree.
Regular, plain.
No.
Good for you.
No.
You need to walk around. You need your name on it.
Stop it.
See, Andrew's trying to turn everybody into Andrew, like, because he's tired of being the one that just
Andrew's Bling City.
right. I know. It's just like
all about it.
I'm tired of being the only one who's getting called out for my shirts.
Steve, here's a whole bunch of bling on.
Oh,
a
dude,
shirt.
I have some old shirts that are too big for me too.
What size are they?
I don't know.
Well, let me know.
Probably 4.
Okay, I might fit in those one day.
It might even be a 5.
He's looking so good. I'm so proud of him.
Thank you.
I'm Andrew
You know what? I
and
forgot to turn
Steve.
this
Well,
on.
and if you keep going, Steven, I think that it will. They'll probably fit you eventually too.
Oh yeah.
So proud
my
of him.
end goal is to hit anywhere between 200 and 250. I'd be extremely happy.
Oh yeah, you'll do it.
Yeah.
You have determination, and plus you're in a good cycle astro-wise.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. You're doing
It's
good.
about damn time, Janet. I'm not gonna
I
lie to
know.
you. I've been
It's
going through it over here.
Time.
I do have some texts in 419-345-3375. If Steven gets his coat taken in, he can use the rest of it for a car cover. And then
He's not that big. What the heck?
Another one said, I'm willing to adjust your clothes if you're willing to come inside and check my oil. I'm looking for a sugar baby.
This is a sex thing? Okay, I'll be there.
He doesn't even need more questions.
Yeah, he goes, "Is it a sex thing?" If the answer is that is yes, then I'm down.
I'm here for the orgy. I brought my denim jacket.
Orgy or orgy? Which one is it?
I'm here for the orgy.
He's only wearing the denim jacket.
Yeah. There's a reason why you call me the Denim Knight.
All right, Janet, what's going on with these horoscopes so we can get out of here?
We have Venus, the planet of relationships, now in retrograde until April 12th. It's going to bring a period of reflection, reassessment of potential turbulence in relationships, finances, and self-worth. So, for Aries, self-image and relationships, you may feel a strong pull to redefine your identity in relationships. Past love interests may resurface, or you may feel like breaking free from a partnership that may be stifling your independence. Watch out for impulsive romantic decisions and money matters. Taurus. Subconscious and healing during this time. This retrograde will activate your hidden emotions and past wounds. Old patterns in love or self-worth issues could surface. It's time to reflect on past relationships, release emotional baggage, and practice some self-care. Gemini. Friendships and social circles. It is. Misunderstandings and friendships or romantic feelings towards a friend may arise. You may reconnect with past social circles or reevaluate who truly supports your personal growth, which is what you're going through right now.
Oh, yeah.
You need a lot of support. Cancer. Career and public image. Venus retrograde could bring a reevaluation of professional relationships or reputation. Past career opportunities might surface, but be cautious about workplace drama. Avoid major financial or beauty-related changes. So be really cautious, Cancer. Don't make any quick moves and do things impulsively. Leo. Philosophy and travel of life. You may reconsider your beliefs about love, relationships, and life direction. A past long-distance relationship could return, or you might revisit a place tied to deep emotional experiences. You're in your head a lot, going through a lot of soul-searching. So accept it, work with it, but don't make any huge decisions until after April 12th. Virgos, intimacy and shared resources as it's hitting the 8th house. Deep emotional wounds related to trust and vulnerability may come up. Be mindful of financial agreements, debts, or loans. An old romantic or business partner could resurface, so be really careful with any move you make when it comes to money or any sort of decisions that you make with shared resources. Libra. All about 7th house activity, which is partners. Venus is your ruling planet, so this retrograde will hit hard. You might reevaluate relationships, face unresolved conflicts, or rekindle an old romance. Avoid impulsive commitments or breakups at this time. If anything, coast till after April 12th. Scorpio. Health and daily routine. You may experience stress in your daily life, work or relationships with coworkers, an old habit or an unhealthy relationship pattern, notice there's a pattern with all of this relationship stuff, might need to be released. Self-care and balance are important at this time. So really be cautious, Scorpio, with health matters at this point. Sagittarius. Romance and creativity. A past lover or creative passion could ignite at this time. Be mindful of impulsive love decisions. It's a great time to revisit old artistic projects, but avoid risky investments for pleasure. Also, reevaluate. If you meet somebody during this time, a new relationship, coast till after April 12th. Don't get into anything hot and heavy at this time, because after it goes direct, April 12th, you might end up saying, what the heck was I thinking? Capricorn. Home and family. Family dynamics and home-related issues may require your immediate attention. You might reconnect with childhood memories, or an ex linked to your past could come into your life. It's time to heal old emotional wounds at this time. A lot of family stuff going on, sometimes drama. If anything, just try to like diffuse it by just sort of like talking it through or just coasting. Aquarius. Communication and siblings, family matters. Be mindful of how you express emotions in love and friendships. Miscommunication may arise as Venus is retrograding your third house of chat. So, avoid making any rushed decisions or anything like that. And what you say, how you say it, delivery counts, almost like a Mercury retrograde. Be careful of your words. Pisces. Finances and self-worth. Financial reevaluation is necessary. You may need to review spending habits, investments, or past financial mistakes. Be mindful of overspending, Pisces, during this time, or any sort of luxury or impulsive purchases. Again, Venus is retrograde. What's your takeaway for all of this? Avoid impulsive financial decisions. Expect past lovers or unresolved matters, romantic people to resurface. Focus on self-worth and inner healing rather than seeking external validation. Be cautious with relationship decisions. If anyone would like to get a hold of me at the office, the number is 419-882-5510. Text or call 419-882-5510. And
Sunday.
We'll see you guys Sunday, March 9th. Please come up to me and say, I've heard you on the shoulder. Even if I'm going nuts, because I'm going to be running around like crazy.
And admit that is the show. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
To the TV look greedy. Little kids see me way out in D.C.